This movie explains how to use the activity Factors in Blue and Gold, Explore Patterns of Factors. Here we have an array of numbers extending from 1 through 32, and notice that certain numbers are shaded blue and other numbers are shaded gold. Those numbers that are shaded blue appear to be the factors of the largest number in my array, namely 32. Now I can check that out for other arrays simply by dragging this red point. For instance, here, let's move it to there, I now have the numbers from 1 to 50, and those numbers that are shaded blue, namely 1, 2, 5, 10, 25, and 50, again, are all the factors of 50. So this device here is very useful. No matter what size array I pick, no matter what number I'm looking at, I immediately see all of its factors. So what can we do with this? Normally the questions we're asked are, what are the factors of 126? But here we're given them. Well, since we're given them, we can begin to look for patterns. For example, take a look at this array, and look where all the factors of 126 lie. It looks like most of them sit in the bottom rows of this array. Up here, these top 4 rows, they barely contain any factors except for 126. Is this true for other arrays as well? We can check it out. Here's something else students might conjecture. They might think that the larger the number, the more factors it has. Well, here's a pretty large number, 170, and it does have some factors, but not that many. So is it true that the larger the number, the more factors it has? We can check that out. Let's look at a few other patterns. Here, for example, notice that 2 is shaded blue. If I drag my point straight down so that I maintain the same number of columns, notice that 2 is still shaded blue no matter how I drag. Why is that true? Now let's change the number of columns from 12 to 11. 2 is blue, but when I drag up, now it's not. I drag up again, now it is. And it alternates between being shaded gold and blue. Why is that? Now in all of the arrays I've seen so far, there are more than 2 numbers shaded blue. Is it possible for me to find an array with just 2 numbers shaded blue? Well, there. Just 2 numbers are shaded blue, 1 and 11. Why is that? And what other numbers give just 2 numbers shaded blue? Is it possible to find numbers that have just 3 numbers shaded blue and understand why that's true? These are just a few of the many questions students can explore in this activity.